House Resolution 519 by Representative Stevens, the 164th, and Gilliard, the 162nd. A resolution commending the Georgia residents who have type 1 diabetes and whose families continually educate and advocate, and recognizing March 14, 2019 as Type 1 Diabetes Day at the state capitol and for other purposes.
Chair recognizes Chairman Ron Stevens for an invite resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Today is we're making aware it is Type 1 Diabetes Day. You'll see on your desk on a little red sheet the cost now to a diabetic. Whenever a couple of years ago it seems like it was up to about $25 a bottle whenever I was dispensing these beef and pork insulins. Today the cost, as you see, is $340. That's a minimum on this recombinant DNA. And of course there's other things that are involved in the cost, whether it's strips and meters and all this other stuff. But today, and I left my name, if you'll come on over. We've got some folks here that I wish you'd recognize that are here to speak to our day today. Amy? Amber? Thank you. Do this for you.
Yes. Good afternoon. My name is Amber Medley, and I'm the Executive Director of the Team Type 1 Foundation, and I'm honored to accept this resolution on behalf of the 8,000 children plus in Georgia living with Type 1 diabetes. Team Type 1 believes that no one should die from diabetes. No one should suffer hardship or a lower quality of life because of diabetes. We believe access to health care is a human right. We hope our presence here today brings to the forefront of your mind how impactful proper legislation can be in bringing people with diabetes to the insulin and the supplies they need to live a very long, happy, and healthy life. We ask you to support efforts to lower the price of insulin, support the extension of continuous glucose monitor coverage for those aging out of peach care, fight any policy, any regulation or law that restricts a person's right to choose what insulin they take or supplies that they use. And maybe on a more celebratory note, we ask that you recognize Georgia Tech as a leading research institute in the field of insulin encapsulation, which may be the very closest thing we have to a cure for a very long time. And maybe most importantly, I don't stand here today as another talking head. I stand here as someone who's lived with type 1 diabetes for more than 31 years. And since I'm only 29, that is quite the trick. I see every day the consequences of not having the medicine and the supplies you need to live with diabetes. We are losing the right to choose. We are losing the right to afford the treatment plans that our doctors prescribe to us. Our health is deteriorating, and as a whole, we're developing life-threatening complications. Access to health care is a crisis. We look forward to working with you to eliminate that crisis. I'd like to thank the Pages who are helping you out today. They are all remarkable young people living and thriving with type 1 diabetes. They are most definitely the future of our advocacy and the future of our community. Thank you for this very special resolution, and thank you for the consideration of the laws and the policies that will make Georgia a healthier place to live, work, and play.
Let's get a quick picture.
Sure.
Can we slide to the, there you go.